Well, it's that time of year when productivity at offices all across America plummets. Why? Two words: March Madness. Matt Deaton, he's a financial advisor with Acute Financial, normally here every Wednesday along with his partner Damon, who is not with you today.
That's right.
You guys also do a radio show every Saturday, right?
We do. It's on KFYI 550 at noon every Saturday. At
noon every Saturday, and on Sonoran Living every Wednesday.
That's right.
Okay, so let's talk a little March Madness. Everybody is obsessed with this, right? They're talking about their brackets. They're, crying in their milk because they're not where they should be. Kind of like where we go to retire and we haven't planned for it. Crying in our milk because we're not where we should be.
Yeah, we probably spend more time on our bracket, right?
Right.
Because who wants to plan your retirement? So
right. That's
hopefully,
not fun.
Right. But hopefully the advice I give today is a little bit better than my bracket's doing.
Really? Is
because
it too bad?
my #1 seed was Villanova, and they're already out, so I got no chance.
That's too bad.
So
no, you never know though. Depends on how badly everybody else loses.
True.
Are you in a pool?
Yeah, with my family and my friends. I'm doing better with my friends, so my family is giving me a hard time.
And why not? And why not?
Right.
Okay, so yeah, it's true because a lot of people, they do spend a lot of time on this when they maybe should be focusing on, their financial future. That's got to be frustrating for you as a financial advisor, trying to keep people focused on
well, a little bit.
What we don't see.
Right. I mean, people focus on the things that are fun. And sometimes talking about the future, talking about our finances, talking about how we're getting prepared for retirement, that's boring. People don't like it. There's some anxiety around that.
Right.
And so what we try to do is make it simple.
Okay.
Finances don't have to be complicated. You can make it simple. And so we just sit down and have a conversation. We find out what's going on with that person, what their goals and objectives are, and then help create a plan that's going to allow them to achieve their dreams.
At what point, ideally, do you like to sit down with someone? I mean at what age and at what point in their life? When is the ideal time for someone to really begin that process?
Well, Damon and I, we work with 50 and older.
Okay.
So we work with people that are preparing for retirement or entering into retirement.
Okay.
So the sooner the better. The sooner we can start working on a plan. But I had a client just yesterday, I met with him, and he came in, he's 62, and he said, this is the first time I have ever sat down with a financial advisor.
Oh.
And he'd like to be retired in 3 years, and he had done some things to prepare, but he's like, I feel like I need someone's help to kind of get some direction and guidance with this, and so he's starting the process now.
Do you find that a lot of people don't reach out for help because maybe they're intimidated or afraid that because you don't really know what you don't know, right? Maybe even a little embarrassed that they haven't prepared like they should be.
I think it's a combination of both. I think finances can be intimidating. We don't like talking about finances with our family. It's not like a college March Madness bracket and you're going to be sending texts and razzing people and talking trash. Finances, we don't talk about it at all.
Right.
And so sometimes we're intimidated, we're scared, we feel like, oh man, I don't even want to tell someone what I've done so far. I don't want someone to tell me that I've done a bad job.
Yeah.
But we've got to get over that fear. We've got to get prepared. It's critical. It's even more important because Social Security and some of those other benefits aren't going to cover as much in retirement. And so we have to be prepared. Yeah,
we talk about that a lot, and there's some surprises out there and a lot of myths that need to be broken and dispelled. I'm hoping that you actually help people be more successful at retirement than you are at picking basketball teams.
Well, hopefully. There's not quite as much chance when you're putting together a retirement plan if you build it right.
All right. He's a pro at that. Maybe not so much at picking basketball teams. All right, so if you're planning on retiring in the next 5 to 7 years, you got to meet with a financial advisor to help focus on retirement. Matt and his team are going to make it easy for you. For the first 12 callers who qualify, that meaning you're at or near retirement, will receive a complimentary retirement readiness review. Here's the number, 480-620-6907. You can also visit their site, acutefinancial.org.